Hara Awareness Massage is a name that has been given by Osho in 1989, and it describes body work that has the focus of bringing yourself to your center. Hara is a Japanese word, and it means in one way the place of no mind, and in another way it is the source of life. So when you look also in Chinese medicine, the name is also for the belly is used as a denoting the source of life. That means that if the belly is functioning well, our health is also good. So it is looking at the belly as a root source for well-being. Relaxed belly breathing is the state of regeneration in the body, of the relaxing mode, and most people are not able to come back to this place anymore. That means they're kind of stuck with a belt of tension in the upper belly, and the belly breathing, therefore, when there's a lot of tension in the diaphragm, cannot really happen. And that way the whole body is not coming back to regeneration. That means loading up your batteries and also repairing things in the body, which is very important for the immune system and for our whole health. Yeah? So that is a long-term negative effect that stress has to the body, but it is also visible in the body. That means here you feel that the diaphragm is tense and the belly breathing cannot really reach to the lower belly anymore. For most people, they think this is the normal state of being, but it is not. When you look at babies or children, they mostly can still breathe into the belly when they are relaxed. This is coming naturally to them. It's not something they have to think about doing. And when you start to massage and work also with the energy flow in the belly, slowly the breath comes back to its full opening. Whatever happens in the belly is also happening in the brain. That means if the energy flow in the belly changes, then also the energy flow or the activations of the different part of the brain are changing. That so you can see that when you work on the brain also, that the energy flow in the brain, that also reflects itself on the belly. That means the belly breathing comes back, and the intention when you work with the Hara is always to have the fullness of energy in the lower belly. So when we are in an activation mode in daily life, often the upper belly is activated, the nervous system in the upper belly, and that is connected to the fighting mode. And because in our instinct, fight when we are in stress, in the old days it meant be ready for combat, but nowadays this mode is very often activated because we feel we have to take our place, we have to fight for this and that, and our boundaries are not so clear. Then this part is active. So when this tension does not get released and goes back into a place of relaxation, that means our belly breathing is blocked. So in order to come back to that natural state, one way is very helpful to open the belly breathing and to release the tension that is still held in the nervous system. Working with the Hara is a very complex work because it is the belly is a place where our psychological, our spiritual and energetic plane of our being is coming together. So it's all in a way represented there, but also when we work there we can connect again the different parts and connect better to ourselves and to who we are in our natural way of being. in the training, you learn how to work from the place of non-doing. That means actually being in the hara while you are giving, in quotation marks, the massage. So giving is not trying to be perfect affair, but something where you really relax in being present and being aware of the touch, and through that the connection to your partner is going much deeper. Through being in your center, also the center in the other one can awaken. And the belly opens only when it is touched by awareness. Because the belly is the last thing that we want to give away and being touched by somebody else, because all the vital organs are there. And so we are very careful about connecting through the belly. Yes. And the belly does not like to be touched by invasiveness, but it needs a meeting of two presences to really open up and to let go of old tension. In a way, when we are connected to our belly, we are very natural. Yeah? We know what we need, and this life is very simple in that way. We know also how to put boundaries, and when we want to say yes and when we want to say no. So if our education has been a little too far away from being connected to ourselves, we automatically disconnect also from the belly. So returning back to being connected to the belly is a very life-changing event.